MLB Network. At the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
First pitch on its way.
Andrew.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Chirinos is right there. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Phillies down in order. And now the Astros will go to into the box. George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He took home the All-Star Game MVP last year. All that star power on the field, and he walked away saying, hey, I'm the man. This goes to show you how good of a player he is.
Altuve is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Altuve becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
2-0 to Brantley. Now the 2-0. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. Kingery is there to make. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Fouled away. So 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out.
That'll fit. The shortstop.
Gene Segura standing in. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. Lined hard toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Striding in, Corey Dickerson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dickerson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. Hit down the line at first.
No,
This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
Yuli Gurriel comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gurriel behind a ball and 2 strikes.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And another foul ball. A bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 6.
Stepping up to the plate, number 44. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Ball.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Now another 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Astros striding into the box, Scott Kingery, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you got to be ready for the heater.
And he falls behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Correa, sometimes called Show-Rea. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might
Nope,
have to
that's
tip
a
your
ball.
hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
Count is 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And there's the first hit of the game for Houston.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He flew out in his last at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brantley going back. It's up and out of here into the archways. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Into the box now,
Ball
Reese
one.
Hoskins. As he'll take
Count
a look at
1-0.
ball one. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Fouled away. A bouncer up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. And a bit
Got
of a
him.
high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Two are gone in the Philly fourth, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a
0-1.
strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and that retires the side. So it's back to the top of the order now. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
That's the ball.
And that misses for ball
Ball
one.
one, no strike.
No runs, just one hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. Swings through it for strike number 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Into the box now, Michael Brantley, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning. Here's Jay Bruce now.
Leading off for Philadelphia, the designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 30.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. And he fouls this one off. Kingery is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today. Playing shortstop, you have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third base, man, step in and dive, reactionary position. You have to come get it, go back on it. A lot of different things. This is a fun player to watch today.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The first baseman, number 10.
First offering on its way. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball.
That's ball 3.
You drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
We got a full count.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him. He's baffled by the curve that time for a strike.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
The batter.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So striding in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And
One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP
1-0.
Andrew McCutchen. 1-0 the count. The 1-0. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he botches it.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, JT Realmuto. He's running. And now a swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Josh Reddick will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Chirinos aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. But they'll just get the one out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The second baseman.
No.
Here's a two-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. And now Bryce Harper. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The first baseman, number 17.
Runner at first following the error. And here comes the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. To Gurriel, and they get them both.
The batter.
Digging in once again, Gene Segura. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Here's Michael Brantley. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
The left fielder.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball. 1-2 now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Hernandez gonna have to hurry on to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Bregman.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Riding in once again, Yuli Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Hit hard to short. Segura has it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Chris Davinsky has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 47.
Leading off the inning, Jay Bruce, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
And Bruce can't connect there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Popped up. Bregman waits on it. 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he's chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Phillies down in order. Next will be the designated hitter, number 44, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. And that's in there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Digging in to try it again, Robinson Chirinos. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Marisnick stands at first with 1 out. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
The right fielder. Josh. Ready.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Pitch
Two
taken
balls, no
several
strike.
inches below the zone, in fact.
On 2-0, you can bet he's
Zero.
looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Weak grounder back to the mound. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Here's George Springer. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Ready on 0-2. And if he was guessing, he guessed right at the curveball that time as he waited it out to send it to deep left center field. He's going to have a home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. They've taken a 2-run lead.
You can call it unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing a gem. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done. Roberto Ozuna comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Number 54, Roberto.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Brantley going back. A leap, but it's off his glove.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Strike called. Now the throw down.
0-1's the count.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Hernandez leads off second with nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And he is out, retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting, the catcher, J.T.
Now in the box, J.T. Realmuto. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike to throw down. And this is going to get McCutchen. He's out at second base.
Man, that just seemed like an unnecessary steal attempt there. Down by 2, that run doesn't mean much at all. The tying run is at the plate, at least he was. Let him try to make something happen, or at least keep the line moving.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And now this crowd, a bit over 30,000 strong, comes to their feet. Hit hard towards second. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
0-1 the count. A 1 pitch on its way. And he misses with it 1-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The 1-1 home. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The count now at 2-2. Philly down to their last strike. And here's a ball hit in the air. Reddick sprinting after it. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th.
Daytime baseball. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for Philadelphia.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Andrew.
No balls and 1 strike.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And it's fouled away.